Good morning everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. It is a beautiful, glorious sunny day today, and I have got a George ASDA haul for you. I love George ASDA. I think they have lovely clothing, the quality is amazing, and I always think the prices are really good as well. So this is a try on haul, so I've got lots of bits to try on for you, and obviously I will let you know what size they are, how they fit, price. I am between a size 14 and 16. I'd say more 16 on my waist, 14 maybe a 12 above. It really does depend on where it is and where it's from. So let's get into it. I think the first thing I'll start with is an item that's actually for my granddaughter, and then we'll get into the women's clothing. So I picked this up in the sale. This was £9 down to £4 and age 4 to 5. This is stunning. I loved the scalloped edge on the sleeves and the bottom. It's just absolutely beautiful. A really gorgeous shade of pink as well. I did film a little bit around store because they've got a massive sale at the moment. So I'll insert that footage now so you can have a quick look, and then we'll get into the women's wear.
Your skin, just the touch of your hand makes me tremble within. Love the smell of your hair, lying here in my bed. Never gonna be alone, 'cause with you, I'm finally coming home. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. You are my world in every place. It's the things that you do, and it's the smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. Without your love, I am out of place. And without you, I am just a trace. I love you with all of my heart. Together forever, never to part. I wanna be with you always, 'cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. Always, yeah. You are my world in every place. Oh, it's the things that you do.
Right, I think I'm just going to go and shut my blind a little bit because I am getting blinded right now. Is that better? Yes. Okay, women's wear. Honestly, so impressed. So the first item I got, I saw, loved the look of it, and then realised it was maternity. I thought, does it really matter? No, it doesn't. So this was actually in the sale and it scanned at 10. There wasn't actually a reduced price on it. I got this in a size 10, and honestly, I could probably more do with an 8. I think the only thing that I was worried about was that it might be slightly longer at the front than the back, which I think when you hold it up it is, but then because it's the top top part is elasticated over the bust, you can kind of pull it down so there isn't a longer or shorter element to it. Oh my gosh, I have just been talking for probably about the last 15 minutes and realised it wasn't recording, which is just amazing. So round 2, here we go. I think I must have got up to adjust the blind and then I don't know what happened, but yeah, highly annoying because I was nearly at the end of this haul. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Anyway, yes, I can't really remember where I got to with this. I think I said that I just feel that the colour washes me out. I don't know. I don't feel it's the colour for me. I love this dress. But yeah, and I think I would definitely size down to the 8, but it just shows that you could easily wear maternity wear, and if underneath your bust is your smallest part, then I think maternity wear is quite good because a lot of it is smocked underneath the bust. I think the only thing you've got to be careful with is obviously with some maternity wear, it is slightly longer at the front to accommodate a bust. But with this, because you can kind of pull it down because of the sheared waist or the sheared top, you can kind of pull it down so you don't see it being longer at the front at all. And I mean, when we say it's longer at the front, we are talking a small amount. Yeah, we're not talking a lot. In fact, that's over exaggerated because the way I'm holding it, but yeah, it's probably more like that. But yeah, really, really beautiful, but I just felt it washed me out. Okay, next 2 items are actually smock dresses that are very, very similar, and I mean very similar to the H&M ones, excuse me, that were on sale last year and the year before, and I do actually own, I think, 2 of them. And yeah, this could easily be a beach cover-up or a dress. It is a fine, airy material, but I wouldn't say it's sheer, so it's actually see-through. So I love the green on this. It's almost like a weird kind of distorted paisley material. Can you see? Do you see that? I see it, especially in the top. But yes, it's really, really beautiful. It's got long sleeves and they are elasticated at the bottom. It really pulls in underneath the bust and then skims over any lumps and bumps so they're not seen. I did pick this up in a 12 and I'm glad I did. It feels almost when you're putting it on that it's not going to fit, but then it fits perfectly. The negative. Okay, so I did a try on the other day and I mentioned one of the dresses that I was returning that had this weird neckline. Now you're going to look at this and think, what are you talking about, weird neckline? And maybe I am wording that wrong, but it has this gathering here and it's the way it falls on the shoulders. I just don't like it. I just don't like how it falls. And if you're spending money on clothing, it's got to be 100% right. Especially for me now, I feel that the pieces I want in my wardrobe are pieces that I love, don't necessarily like, because then you run the risk of them not being worn. So yeah, I do love this, but more on the hanger than on me. But maybe that's just me being picky with how it falls on my shoulders, and it's probably not that big a deal. So this was £14, and like I said, I picked this up in a size 12. Next item is exactly the same but in a different print, but my gosh, this print is stunning, absolutely stunning. It's this beautiful, really, really beautiful blue. How beautiful is that shade? It's just stunning. So exactly the same as the other dress. Picked this up again in a 12, size 14, but sadly this will be going back because I'm just not keen on how it falls on my shoulders. But it is super, super flattering. Like I said with the other dress, if you've got lumps and bumps or your tummy area is an area that you feel self-conscious about, then this skims over it beautifully. So another thing that I was going to say is, I might have mentioned this on my channel before, but under all dresses, I wear cycling shorts in the summer for a couple of reasons, really. Firstly, I work with students and I would never ever want my dress to be lifted up. Not that I'm saying anyone would do that, but I think you've got to cover all areas. I would never want it lifted up and exposing my underwear, so it gives me the added security that I've got cycling shorts underneath. If there was a gust of wind, anything like that, I'm not going to be embarrassing myself. And two other reasons, which are probably the most important reasons. Firstly, it sucks in my stomach and gives me a little bit of security. It makes me feel more confident. And I just think in life, anything that you can do to make yourself feel more confident, go with it, do it. Because if I was to wear a dress without cycling shorts, I would feel I was going to say self-conscious, not worrying about other people, but how I feel about my body. So yeah, it just makes me feel so much better about myself. And then another amazing reason is chub rub. It is a thing. I know before I started wearing cycling shorts, my thighs would rub together and they would get really like sore, red. And yeah, so amazing for that idea. I did actually say this to a friend last year, that I wore cycling shorts, and she was like, oh my God, why have I never ever thought about that? But yeah, sometimes it's the simplest things that you just don't think of. So yeah, definitely recommend cycling shorts. And the majority of the ones I wear are the ones from Primark that I think were around about £6 last year. They're like ribbed ones and they come in a multitude of colours. So yeah, little tip there. Next dress I picked up, I am actually really pleasantly surprised. So I picked this up and on the hanger I wasn't really too sure how this was going to fit. It's stunning. So there's lots of reasons why I like this. I think I'm going to be wearing this a lot for work in the summer for lots of reasons. Firstly, it's a really good length, so it goes down sort of to knee area, which I would never wear anything above the knee with any of my students. I just don't feel it'd be professional, so I like it for that reason. Secondly, it's V-neck, but it's not revealing, which is another plus. And I tried this on and was so pleasantly surprised to discover it has pockets. I love pockets. And a lot of the time when we go to Florida, I love dresses in Florida because they all seem to have pockets, well, the majority anyway. So yeah, I was so pleasantly surprised in the try on to realise and discover this had pockets. So yeah, it's a beautiful dress. It is gathered in at the waist and it does have a pull in, so you can pull it in to make it smaller if you want to. It's very flowy, so it's very fitted underneath the bust and then almost like it has this A-line flowy feel to it. The arms are really flowy, so if you're a little bit self-conscious about your arms, really, really, really flattering. And yeah, I absolutely love this dress. This was purchased in a size 16. I can't remember if they didn't have a 14 or I just thought I would go with the 16. But I am going to take this back and downsize to the 14. Now, this did fit absolutely fine, but I felt that there was too much fabric underneath the armpits and across the bust. And I think I would prefer it to have more of a fitted feel. So I am going to size down to a 14. The best part about this dress, £12. £12. It's amazing. And it's such good quality. So soft, floaty, airy material, really beautiful. So yeah, I can't wait to go and purchase another one and size down. And I think I'm going to take that on holiday, you know, because I think it'd be really, really good chuck on dress We are going away for 2 weeks to Malta, and I'm not expecting boiling hot weather. We are in March going through to April. I'm not expecting boiling hot weather, but I am expecting kind of like, I suppose, a cooler summer English day kind of weather. So I think I'm going to be taking lots of dresses and then cardigans, so that if need be, I need to, wrap up a little bit, that I can have a cardigan. But I am a very, very hot person. And to be quite honest, the day we're having today, I could probably get away with a dress and flip-flops, but I'd probably get some looks. So yeah, I am, since perimenopause, just boiling hot all the time. It's not even hot flushes, it's just feeling boiling hot all the time. It's horrible. So the last dress I picked up, on the hanger, I thought this looked beautiful. I'm not saying on it didn't look beautiful, but the fit for me just wasn't great. And that's probably maybe a little bit of my own fault. I say that, but I picked up in a 14, and normally a 14 would fit fine in dresses. I feel that this comes up very, very small for what it is. And considering it's almost like a tiered sort of smock dress, I was quite shocked that a 14 felt so tight. So this was £20. And again, the print, beautiful. It's the same print as the green. It's got the paisley on it. It's obviously very slightly different. It is gathered with a thicker elastic waistband. And then it does kind of go out at the bottom. So it's got like that final tier at the bottom. The fit is really beautiful. It's got a tie in at the back, so you could pull it in a little bit. But I've got dresses like this, so it didn't scream out anything above what I've already got. So for that reason, I will be taking it back. And I don't know, £20 I suppose is a fairly good price for what it is. I personally didn't like that waistband there. I don't know, I would have preferred to have seen that thinner, but that's me personally, that's just me being picky. It is also gathered in, and it's kind of like a 3/4 sort of sleeve, probably not even that actually, like a cap sleeve. But yeah, beautiful blue, and such a pretty print, and it'd make a perfect summer's day's dress or a holiday dress. But yeah, I will be taking that one back. So I think the only one I will probably keep is this one. I think they did do more prints in this, but I didn't really look. So I'm going to go to a big ASDA today, take them back and have a really good look, and also purchase this in a slightly smaller size. You'll have to let me know on the gingham dress what you think. And I don't know, I just feel it does nothing for my skin tone, but let me know what you think. But a really, really beautiful dress and a bargain at £10, absolute bargain. But yeah, sometimes you see things on the hanger and you fall in love with it and it just doesn't look right on you. And then other times you can be pleasantly surprised, something that you thought on the hanger, is that going to look okay? It looks amazing and fits amazing. So I really hope you have enjoyed this. I do love going to George Asda. I think they have beautiful clothes, really reasonably priced, and I do feel that the quality is amazing and always has been. I've always been a shopper of supermarkets, especially Tesco, Sainsbury's and Asda. I do feel Morrison's is a little bit hit and miss. Sometimes you can get a real corker in there, but I don't know. Yes, so I really hope you've enjoyed this and it's been helpful for me to try them on. I always think it is helpful to see them on somebody's body rather than just holding them up. And I hope you're all well. And if you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up, as it really does help my channel and helps people find my channel. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you really soon in the next one. Bye.
How did we end up here in the corner, looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see